I'm Kylie, just another Army vet. Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm reacting to the BrahMos cruise missile, which is a joint weapon developed by India and Russia. I'm not a subject matter expert on it, but I do know that it's named after two rivers in India and Russia, and it's considered to be one of the fastest supersonic cruise missiles in the world. All right, let's go.
Cruise missiles have gained a vital role in today's conflicts due to their precision, speed, and versatility. They have the ability to be launched from air, land, sea, and subsea, which makes them a vital asset for deterrence and open combat. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Military TV. Today we're taking a look at the BrahMos missile as one of the world's fastest supersonic cruise missiles in terms of history, design and features, specifications, and which countries import the missile. Let's get started with the history. In February 1998, India and Russia signed an intergovernmental agreement to establish BrahMos Aerospace for producing the BrahMos missiles. BrahMos missiles are designed, developed, and produced by BrahMos Aerospace, a joint venture company set up by Defense Research and Development Organization and Mashinostroyenia of Russia. The company was established on February 12, 1998, with an authorized share capital of $250 million. India holds 50.5% share of the joint venture, and its initial financial contribution was $126.25 million, while Russia holds 49.5% share with an initial contribution of $123.75 million.
I wonder how they worked that out. Why did Russia agree for India to have a higher share? Why is it not 50-50? If you know, drop that in the comments, please, because I'm curious about that.
In 2008, BrahMos Aerospace acquired Indian state-owned firm Keltec to manufacture and integrate BrahMos components and missile systems. This was necessary to meet the increased orders received from the Indian Army and Navy. Talking about the missile's name, BrahMos is a combination of the names of Brahmaputra and Moskva rivers. The first BrahMos missile was test-fired from the Integrated Test Range at Chandipur in Orissa coast in June 2001.
20 years ago.
The missile has been successfully tested from a variety of platforms, including land-based platforms and warships. The earliest versions of the ship-launched BrahMos and land-based systems are in service of the Indian Navy and the Indian Army since 2005 and 2007, respectively. In July 2019, BrahMos Aerospace CEO S.K. Mishra told Doordarshan a version of the BrahMos with a range of up to 500 kilometers was ready. He had noted it was possible to increase the range of the BrahMos as India was now a signatory to the Missile Technology Control Regime.
That's pretty far.
With its speed, it becomes one of the world's fastest supersonic cruise missiles. Now let's see the BrahMos design and features. BrahMos is derived from the Russian-made P-800 Onyx Yonkont supersonic anti-ship cruise missile. The BrahMos propulsion is based on the Onyx, while the guidance system was developed by BrahMos Aerospace. The missile can be configured for land, sea, and aerial platforms. An aircraft launch variant, BrahMos A, is currently being configured for the Sukhoi Su-30 MKI aircraft of the Indian Air Force, IAF. It features a smaller booster and additional tail fins for greater stability during launch. The ship and land-based BrahMos missiles can carry a conventional semi-armor-piercing warhead of 200 kilograms, while the aerial variant can carry a 300-kilogram warhead. The deep penetration capabilities of the BrahMos was tested successfully in November 2013 at the Pokhran Test Range in Rajasthan, India. The missile has some special features. They are universal for multiple platforms, fire and forget principle of operation, high supersonic speed all through the flight,
fire and forget,
long flight range with varieties of flight trajectories,
what does that mean?
Low radar signature, shorter flight times leading to lower target dispersion and quicker engagement, pinpoint accuracy with high lethal power aided by large kinetic energy on impact.
So it's a big explosion, a big shockwave. That's what that sounds like on a pinpoint target. But how pinpoint? That's the question.
Next up, we will talk about the specifications. The BrahMos is equipped with stealth technology, designed to make it less visible to radar and other detection methods. It has an inertial navigation system for use against ship targets and a global positioning system for use against land targets. Terminal guidance is achieved through an active or passive radar. In addition, BrahMos has the capability of attacking surface targets by flying as low as 5 meters in altitude, and the maximum altitude it can fly is 14,000 meters.
Was that 15 feet or something?
70 centimeters and a wingspan of 1.7 meters. It can gain a maximum speed of Mach 3 and has a maximum range of
3 times the speed of sound.
It
That's
has a
almost
two-stage
300
propulsion
miles.
system, with a solid propellant rocket for initial acceleration and a liquid-fueled ramjet responsible for sustained supersonic cruise. Air-breathing ramjet propulsion is much more fuel-efficient than rocket propulsion, giving the BrahMos a longer range than a pure rocket-powered missile would achieve. The high speed of the BrahMos likely gives it better target penetration characteristics than lighter subsonic cruise missiles such as Tomahawk. Being twice as heavy and almost 4 times as fast as Tomahawk, the BrahMos has more than 32 times the on-cruise kinetic energy of a Tomahawk missile, although it carries only 3/5 the payload and a fraction of the range, which suggests that the missile was designed with a different tactical role. Its 2.8 Mach speed means that it cannot be intercepted by some existing missile defense systems, and its precision makes it lethal to water targets. Although BrahMos was primarily an anti-ship missile, the BrahMos Block 3 can also engage land-based targets. It can be launched either in a vertical or inclined position and is capable of covering targets over a 360-degree horizon. The BrahMos missile has an identical configuration for land, sea, and subsea platforms. The air-launched version has a similar booster and additional tail fins for added stability during launch. The missile has currently been configured for aerial deployment with the Su-30MKI as its carrier. On September 5, 2010, BrahMos created a record for the first supersonic steep dive. The last point, let's take a look at which countries import the BrahMos. Several countries, including the Philippines, Vietnam, South Africa, Egypt, Oman, Chile, and Brunei, have expressed interest in the missile. In February 2010, a senior executive said that BrahMos was in negotiations with Chile, Brazil, South Africa, and Indonesia regarding the purchase of the missile. Malaysia is also reported to be considering the purchase of the missile for use on its Kedah-class warships and fighter jets. Informal negotiations are ongoing between India and Vietnam for the sale of BrahMos missiles. BrahMos Aerospace has said that several Southeast Asian and Latin American countries have expressed interest in the system, with particular interest in naval and coastal defense versions, and that a definite list of countries exists. Industry sources say that interested countries include Vietnam, Indonesia, and Venezuela. The intergovernmental agreement between India and Russia to develop the BrahMos stipulates that both countries would have to approve an export sale. On April 20, 2016, BrahMos Aerospace spokesman Praveen Prathik said that the first export contract on delivering BrahMos to a country in the Asian-Pacific region will be signed by the end of 2016.
That is a very important point, that both countries have approval on who they export it to. Because I can tell you right now, there's no way that Russia would approve a sale to, like, the United States, for example. So for both those countries, this is a very important stipulation.
Asian-Pacific nation would be a friendly nation that neither Russia nor India has any conflicts. In short, BrahMos is the most modern missile system ever developed by India and Russia, and has made India a leader in missile technology.
So this missile has been in the news lately because the Philippines and Vietnam are one step closer to purchasing this weapon. Now, if Vietnam were to purchase this could potentially undermine Russia's relationship with China, since China has had some issues with Vietnam. And I do know that they're developing a BrahMos 2 missile that can have a speed of about Mach 7 with a range of over 1,000 kilometers, which is very impressive. I'm not sure if it's in operation yet, though. And this kind of technology, it does make you wonder how it's going to evolve over the next couple of decades or so. Until next time, why don't you smash that like button and check out this video right here. Thanks for watching.